Dynamic, articulate, perceptive, courageous, outspoken.
Alright, we got another bank scamming video. Banker tricks teen scammer into waiting for police to arrive. Another video by Body Cam Goat. I checked out one of their videos before. It's usually just police activity videos, police making arrests, you know what I mean, and some wild stories. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Banker tricks teen scammer into waiting for police to arrive. I'm gonna full screen it first just to see if as long as we're not in the way, we'll keep it like this. But if we're in the way of stuff you need to see, I'm gonna go ahead and resize it back to the regular viewing experience. My computer always does this.
This is 18-year-old Elliot Garcia. On March 25th, 2025, Boca Raton police responded to a TD bank after receiving a report of a check fraud in progress. When officers arrived, Mr. Garcia is still standing at the front desk, attempting to cash his $5,000 check. The banker quickly noticed red flags with the check and managed to call police while stalling Mr. Garcia. Watch the stories he provides from flipping houses to a random beach meeting and let us know what you think in the comments below.
Now the hammer drops. He ain't turned around yet, but as soon as he turn around, we gonna see his face. I wonder what kind of face he gonna have. I wonder what kind of face he gonna have when he see the cops tap him on his shoulder. Oh, it wasn't even, right now. Oh my God, they didn't even give him a chance. Oh my God, immediately with the cuffs.
Yes, it's a lot. I have Boca Police Department.
You guys got a room? We're gonna. Alonzo. Somebody, this room?
He didn't even get a chance. There must have been way too many holes in this story, because this is the first one I seen when they just immediately come up and detain. They don't question you or nothing. They just immediately come up and detain you. Jeez. I ain't never seen it go down like this. He must have been, man. He probably had way too many holes in his story.
Take this room. Let's go. No, I'll tell you in a minute. You know the reason, but we'll play your game. It's freedom of the right complex? Yep.
They said, you know the reason, but we'll play your game. Oh, man.
Have a seat. All right, you're being lawfully detained right now when we investigate a fraud investigation.
Fraud?
Yep.
Why is that?
Everything will be explained to you. Right now you're not free to go and you're being lawfully detained. I'm going to read you your rights. All right?
When they read you your rights, that's a telltale sign you ain't getting out of there. When they read you your rights, it means you're not getting out of there.
I am required to warn you before you make any statement you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand these rights? I have read them to you? You wish to answer my questions? Okay.
Officers speak with the banker and discover Elliot opened a new account at TD Bank just 2 weeks prior and find the check owner has never heard of him.
Where's your apartment? Can I see that?
Yes. This is the check that he had. She lives in New Jersey. She's in New Jersey now.
Okay, she says she never wrote this check out?
She never wrote that check.
Okay, so the woman lives in New Jersey. Where are they at? I know they said what police department it was, but I don't know what state they in. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
He said it's for, she has repairs. I do have the check, yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Subject came in, approached the teller. I am the assistant manager.
She said the subject came in and approached the subject. Man, I guess only police can say suspect. I guess only they get to say suspect. Okay.
Here, the teller wanted further verification after looking at the subject's identification and the check. I realized that it may be a stolen check, so I proceeded to contact the customer.
The reason why you thought it was a stolen, you said? I'm sorry.
Yes, because of the location.
Because this was in New Jersey.
A New Jersey check, yes.
So there's a little flags you saw?
Correct.
Okay.
I investigated further, realized that the subject just recently opened up an account, 2 accounts that has not been funded on March 10th. His stories that he provided to me did not add up. First he said that he purchases homes, fix them up, and resell them.
Okay, this ain't the first time I've heard this story when it comes to fraud. This ain't because I watched another video and the guy was saying the same thing. I'm guessing that that's a common thread with people trying to do bank fraud for big sums of money, because they say, oh yeah, we were doing repairs on a house, we flip houses. They always going with that story, so that's gonna always raise red flags. That's gonna always raise red flags because it seems like that's a common story that people who are trying to commit bank fraud do. They always say we doing repairs on a house. Like, this is like the 3rd time I'm hearing this nonsense.
Okay.
Yes, and then he stated that he was doing some work for them, that they have a property in Boca Raton, even though they live in New Jersey, and he was doing some work for them.
All right, Boca Raton. Let me see. Where is Boca Raton? I'm going to find this out right now. What state? Oh, my goodness. What state is Boca Raton in? Hold on. What state is Boca Raton in? Oh, I gotta do it like this. What state is Boca Raton in? Florida. So from Florida to New Jersey. Okay. We already in Florida. Trying to cash a check. Oh my goodness, man. Boca Raton, Florida. And the person you getting the payment from is in New Jersey. Yeah, that's a big flag right there. That's a big flag right there.
He also stated that it was from a company, and then he switched and he said it was from Super. So I didn't feel comfortable, so I delayed him, called the customer, and then called the police department.
So as I spoke with this gentleman, he lives in Orlando. Yep. Apparently he came down from Orlando to West Palm Beach to stay at a hotel because him and his cousin like to flip rundown apartments, houses, correct? Okay, if I'm wrong at any point, correct me, okay? Please. Okay, so he's staying in West Palm. He didn't want to cash the check in West Palm because he didn't want to get robbed. But for whatever reason, he couldn't stop in Lantana, Boynton Beach, Delray, any other city that wasn't between West Palm and the city of Boca Raton. He for whatever reason, it's just random. Now, if I understand correctly, apparently in our city, in the city of Boca Raton, there's a lot of rundown apartments that need fixing that he can flip. And he needed to cash the check for $4,150 in our city, so that he can go look at a property somewhere in the city of Boca Raton. He doesn't know where. His cousin knows where, but his cousin didn't come with him because he had other important meetings, right?
No, I didn't say meeting.
Oh, well, he had other important stuff to do, right? Okay, so he had other important stuff to do.
Okay, I can respect how this officer isn't trying to like really belittle him. He's just saying this is the story that he gave us. We're just gonna pick it apart. You know what I mean? I like that this cop is not trying to be disrespectful or belittling to this man. I can respect that about this particular officer that's talking right now. something you don't often see.
He just Ubered from West Palm to the city of Boca Raton to cash a check.
And this is another thing I see. They always staying in the hotel. They always take a Uber to the bank. Like, somebody in the comment section of one of the bank fraud cases that I saw, they always doing this thing. It's flipping houses. It's you take a Uber to the bank. And what else was it? They stay in a random hotel. That's the 3 telltale signs that somebody's doing fraud. One or all of those 3. It's always the same way. So let's continue.
Did I get the story right, sir? Okay, just want to make sure I was right.
So I spoke to the teller, and I spoke to. Who's that to you?
That's just the lady I did with money for the house.
Where?
I don't remember, but I still have sent a company over there. But
She owns no houses in the state of Florida. She only lives in Jersey, never been down to Boca Raton.
yeah, she lives in Jersey.
Okay. She never wrote this check out because she still has the check
Where?
at her house.
Dang, bro. She never wrote that check out. The check, whatever those numbers is on there, the VIN number, the BIN number, whatever the number is on that check, is still in her checkbook. She didn't write that one out, so somebody copied her check. Oh, man. Somebody copied her check and gave it to him to try to cash at the bank. It's always the least knowledgeable or the one who don't have a record that goes in there to cash the check, bro. That's always how I go, because the other ones, they already been found out for fraud, so they can't show up at the bank no more. They got to get somebody else to do it, and then they split the cash if it's successful. Man, this is so bad. You see that face? Ah! You see that face, man? Let me take it back for y'all.
She still has the check
Look at this.
Where?
at her house.
That face, bro. That face, like, hold on. It was either he saying like, okay, my mans and them fucked me over because they didn't tell me that about this check, or he just saying that, or he just making that face to make it seem like he don't know what's going on to the police. But they already got the whole story. They know everything. That's why they put you in handcuffs, my guy. That's why they put you in handcuffs, dude.
How was that be if the check was right there in front of me?
Well, I'm asking you that question.
That's how I'm trying.
This check was written out to you.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
You have her information there. You can call her. If you're a client, if she's your client, you can call her.
I mean, you work in her house, right?
I sent a company to their house. I'm just literally like.
But you said you picked up the check. You went to get a check in Jersey.
Yeah, I picked up that check.
In Jersey.
I didn't pick it up though. I got it mailed.
Oh no, let's call her on the phone. We'll put her on the speaker for you. You have to work.
Oh man, they about to call her and you gonna be found out. It's all gonna come crashing down right now. I wanna hear this phone call.
That's crazy.
So when I
it's right there in front of me though, like what?
We're gonna send her a picture of this, so she's gonna confirm this is her signature, right? I mean, my man, you did the work. You got the check. You don't know anything about a check that was given to you?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, you saying that the check is still in Jersey? It's right there in front of me.
So you went all the way to Jersey to do a construction job? So what city did you go to do this job?
The company went over there to do the job for her.
Okay, so
What's your company?
No, it's not my company.
You said your company.
I said a company.
You said it was your company.
I didn't say it was my company.
Okay, so a company is going. So why this a company, whatever the name of the a company is, giving you a check?
Okay.
To do the job.
But what job are you doing? You're here in Florida, man. You're in
Elliot, I'm going to ask you a question, okay? You have a right to say no. Do you mind if you look through your phone?
No.
Okay, so we're going to take an evidence and seize it.
Wait.
Yep.
For what?
There's evidence for you to seize it. Or there's a warrant to get your phone.
Wait. But if I say yes, you
You said no. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm just trying to prove see what you say. Conversations with this victim here, right? In your company, because usually you're going to text message some kind of proof of your company, right? And to show you where the checkout, some kind of service, something like that. Elliot, We all been doing this job for a while.
I'm not confused right now.
So, is there someone who told you to go cash this check in? And you're just kind of the dumb person that don't know anything?
Damn. See, like I said, it's always a dummy. It's always a crash dummy that go in there with the fraudulent check. They don't really know. They just think if they go in there and cash the check, they gonna get some money. But what they don't realize is the person that put you up to it, they already got fraudulent charges. You know what I mean? They already been charged with doing fraudulent activity. So they're gonna get you, who don't got no record, nothing on there, to go in there and cash this check. And then you're gonna go down with them as well. Oh. It's all, and see, he's 18, so he don't know any better. This man's 18 years old, got goaded into ruining his life for somebody promising him some free quick cash. And now his face is all over the internet. His mugshot is all over the jail, in the system. And now who knows who's gonna give this man a chance to try to get his life back together. Man, that's crazy.
This is your chance to come clean, bro. I already caught you in more than enough lies. So this is your chance to come clean and try to help yourself. If you want to stick to your story, you're more than welcome. But even the way I explained the story and you confirmed that was your story, it doesn't make no sense, my man. Listen, maybe if it was our first day doing this line of work, it might work.
This is South of Florida. This is king of frauds down here. This is not the first.
King of frauds down here. So they really be going hard in Florida with the fraud. He said the kings of fraud down here, bro. The kings of fraud. If they really was the kings of fraud, I mean, the police would never win. But it looked like they gotta win today, bro. Like, it's sad to see. It's sad to see a young man like ruining his life because somebody promised him some money, man. Somebody promised him some money. Woo!
Every time we dealt with it.
I ain't gonna lie, I already know y'all dealt with that. But I ain't gonna lie, that right there.
So who gave you that check to cash?
I don't know, some random person on the beach.
Is it on the beach? Where? Here or where you live?
No. Like, far. Like,
did he drop you off here? Is the car still here?
Nah, I'm pretty sure once they see y'all the patrol car, they've been done.
Been gone, right?
Yeah.
So you met this random guy on the beach. He told you what, just go in there cash?
Yeah.
Because on the March 10th, you open up an account with TD Bank.
Yeah.
Is that what he told you to do, or?
Nah, I wasn't gonna open a bank for my clothing brand, but he was like, blah, 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 TD, blah, blah, blah.
So a random guy, you know what city he was in?
Yeah,
what beach? Tampa. So he was in Tampa, you met this random guy on the beach.
Yeah.
He told you...
Like, yo, whatever, they want, blah, blah, blah.
So it's exactly like I thought. Somebody put him up to cash the check and promised to give him some money if they could cash the check. Man, big fraud, man. Super big fraud, bro. And because you're none the wiser because you didn't know, they put you up to it so they didn't have any risk involved. It's all on you, my guy. It's all on you, man. So if you out there watching this video, don't have nobody put you up to cash no checks. If it ain't they check and they can't cash it themselves, why would they have you go in there and cash it for them? Why? Because it's not their check, bro.
Okay. Okay. You ever been arrested before for anything? I'm down here in Palm Beach County.
The people from Tampa had dropped me off here. And I guess once they see y'all patrol car, they left.
Is it something like a friend of a friend told you to do this, or some random guy at the beach?
Some random person at the beach. Yeah. He was like, yo, I got these checks. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, they're legit. He's like, yeah, they're legit. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get into no trouble, right? He was like, nah, you good. I was like, okay, good.
The black guy, white guy, Spanish guy?
Nah,
white guy, girl.
I'm sorry?
Well, who was the guy who told you?
It was like, he's like Haitian, like.
So it's a black guy?
I'm not trying to lie.
What's the skin color? Is white, black, yellow?
Dark skin, he got dreads.
Okay.
Tattoos all over the building.
How many checks did he give you? Sworn?
Yeah, literally just one.
Sworn.
Yeah, literally just one.
He said he gave you checks.
No, he gave me that check right there.
He just gave you a
He literally just gave me a check.
sworn.
And he drove you all the way down here for one check?
Is that the guy you were on the phone with when you were trying to cash the check? That's what we usually do, is they stay on the phone when we try to do this.
No, that's somebody else.
How much money were you supposed to get paid from that? From the $49.50 that you were gonna take out, how much was your cut?
Probably like 15.
1,500?
And he dropped you off, and he says,
He
and
just said cash it. I was like, okay.
what car did he drop you off in?
It's one of the electric ones,
It's like a Tesla?
Nah, Panavo, something like that.
The Kona, whatever it is?
Cayenne, I don't know. It's like Cayenne something. I don't know.
Is it the Hyundai?
No.
It's newer EV? What color? So we're gonna check the camera, so I mean, it's better to be honest if you came in a car or you dropped off, or were you dropped off in the front or you dropped off in the back? Were you dropped off on the side, the front, or the back? Because we're gonna check the cameras. There's a bank. There's cameras everywhere.
Really walked.
Walked where? You said you were dropped off.
But I dropped off like down the street and I walked in.
So I believe you're telling part of the story, right? You came on us with someone telling you to do this.
Yeah.
But it ain't some guy on the beach. It's probably someone you know. It's probably someone who's done this before. Say, hey, I did it once. It went through in Tampa. And he took you from Tampa to here. And you don't know what kind of car it was.
I would say I don't know what color.
You said it was an EV car, newer, right? What color was it?
It's like a reddish. It's like a dark reddish, like a wine color.
Where did he drop you off?
Literally at the light.
This light where? There's a wide open window. One of the light is right here. There's got cameras that point that way. Oh my God, we're going to see you walk?
That point that way?
Or were they going to see you walk?
Yeah.
Damn, so my boy got influenced. My boy got influenced into cashing this check and didn't understand the severity of the situation. Didn't understand how the guy was just putting him up to it and he was going to take all the risk. He didn't know. And now this man's sitting here in front of police trying to make mature decisions. And he going to have to go to court. And he going down, bro, like for fraud. And fraud is serious, man. Them people is not playing about their money, bro. These people are not playing about their money, bro. Like they will put you under the jail for trying to take money from an upstanding citizen, bro. Trying to go to a bank and fraudulently receive funds, bro. They is gonna put you under the jail, bro.
You understand you're in serious trouble right now, right? I hope you know that. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with you, okay? You're looking at a couple felonies.
Hold on, bro. Don't this guy look like the Key and Peele dude? Like, yo, get a real good look. Let me, you know what I mean? He looked like, I don't know which one is Key and which one's Peele, but bro, he looked like the shorter guy from Key and Peele, bro. Oh my God. I wonder how often the officers in the precinct say that to him.
This is felony, man.
What?
Yeah. You're looking at washing a check, that's a felony. And fraud, that's another felony. The amount is over $750, so another felony. So right now you're looking at 3 felonies alone, yourself.
Yeah.
So we're giving you the chance to try to help yourself.
What would be helping you?
The truth. The truth will help you because when we present a case later to the state attorney's office, they're going to see everything and they're going to be like, okay, this guy's cooperating or something. I don't think that you're the person involved in this. I think this is a bigger ring. I think that there's way more people involved in this. I don't think you're the only person that they're using to cash these checks. And the reason I know this is because a couple months ago, I made the same arrest for somebody else. Okay? So it's up to you if you want to see the state, okay, hey, I cooperated. He was being truthful. let's see what we can do to help them out. And I'm not saying to help you out that they're going to give you a deal or anything like that. I'm not mentioning anything. I'm not promising you anything. I am not. But what I'm trying to explain to you is it's just going to help you later in the long run, because everybody's going to have access to all of this. All of this is being video and audio recorded. We have all the evidence. We're getting the statements, right? So all of this information is going to come into play later in court. So we already caught your line, right? But now you're finally starting to tell somewhat of the truth, right? It's not a good look when the state attorney is reviewing this and they're like, okay, he's not even remorseful about what he's doing. He doesn't care about what he's doing. Okay. Then they're going to give you what they're going to give you. Okay? Again, didn't make you any promise. I'm not telling you that something's going to change. However, being truthful and you telling the truth and maybe even getting the people that got you in this situation involved.
Okay, so they saying go ahead and snitch on them and we'll try to work with you. You already going down, but if you snitch on your people, you know what I mean, we're going to make it easier on you. We might give you a chance. See, this is what they do. They try to bargain with you because they want to get the bigger fish. They know you really not nobody. You know what I mean? They still going to take you in. They still going to process that. Still going to make that arrest. But you really not nobody in this case because you don't know nothing. You don't know anything. You know what I mean? They see that you green behind their ears. You know what I mean? But the reality is what they really want to do is they want to get the guys that's running the operation. That's what they trying to get out of him right now. They trying to get the guys that's running the operation. I'm going to take me a quick little break. You won't even notice I'm gone. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. You probably didn't even notice I was gone, like I said. So we're going to go ahead and jump back into this and see if he give up. See if he give up the people who put him up to this.
Because as you can see, the people that dropped you off here, the moment they saw our cars, I know that they took off at a high rate of speed. They got in that highway and they say, lose this guy's contact number and it's over. You think you're ever going to hear from them again? You think they're going to post your bail?
You gotta think. You were set to make what? $1,500? $1,000. So they gave you one check for $1,000 is what you were gonna get. Think about how many checks they're giving out to people, how much money they're making. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're about to make $1,000. And like he said, 3 felonies. 3 felonies for $1,000. Let that sink in. You know?
Now they trying to get him to sing. Bro. They got him already. Now they just trying to get him to sing, bro.
It's going to be up there. You're going to, depending on the amount of felonies we're going to put. I don't want to give you a number, then I'm wrong. You get what I'm saying? But this is the one and only chance and opportunity we're going to give you to come clean. Once we lock into your statement, guess what? Whatever you tell us, that's what's going to be locked into your statement. Then it's up to the attorneys later on.
Go ahead and sing, bro. They want you
and the
to
state,
sing.
How they
They want you to sing so they can get the other people involved. They don't even want you, bro. You a little fish. They trying to get the sharks and the dolphins and the whales, bro. They don't want no little guppies. They don't even care about that, man. They got you already. Man, this hurts to watch.
I want to handle this, okay? But it's up to you, because I don't think you are the person at fault for this. Somebody used you, and now look who's the one in handcuffs, and look who's the one that just took off in a car and they're hanging out home.
And all they lost was a piece of paper.
Somebody's calling you, some Javi guy FaceTiming you. Okay, so
it's his friend. He said it was his friend. He don't want to give up his friend. He know how the street code go. You ain't supposed to give up your homies. But he trying to make it seem like it's somebody else. So he basically gonna take the fall for everything, like the guy asking him right now. Okay, so you want to take the fall for everything?
You want to take the fall for everything? It's you?
Take the fall for everything.
Yeah, like, so this was your idea? This is your whole plot? Okay, so whose idea was for you to do this? There's no way you just were walking around the beach holding hands or walking by yourself holding the air and you decided to be like, oh, hey, how you doing, stranger? Oh, I can make $1,000. Let me jump in your car and let's go to the city of Boca Raton so I can make some money. I highly doubt that's what happened. But if that's the statement you want to stick to, I'll be more than happy when we go in front of the judge to let the judge know that was your statement. So, what happened?
I was at the beach on Tampa
When?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, okay. And then what happened?
I was just walking. I walked out of a restaurant. Some guy was like, "Hey, yo, how old you is?" I was like, "I'm 18 years old." And he was like, "Hey, you trying to make a quick $1,000?" I'm like, "Sure." And then once he showed me the check, I'm like, $4,000. So I'm only getting $1,000 for a $4,000 check. Don't make no sense. And I was like, you know what? He'll probably give me more bread. So I was like, you know, I'll just go through with it, cash the check, give him whatever he gives, and then whatever he gives me, he gives me. That was literally the end of it. That was it.
Okay. Well, how did you contact with this person?
Huh?
How did you communicate with this person?
In person.
Okay, so you know them for 2 weeks, correct? 2 weeks from today, correct? Give or take?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been with him every single day, 24/7 with him for the last 2 weeks?
Nah.
Okay, so how did you communicate? Did you guys use like brain signals, smoke signals? How did you communicate with him?
Yo said, did you use brain signals, smoke signals? He getting frustrated, so now he's starting to mess with him.
No, they just told me what to do, and I already had it like memorized.
Okay, so he tells you what to do, but somebody dropped you off. So how did you communicate with these people?
How to communicate.
How did you get from Tampa, right? If you guys met in Tampa on the beach, I'm assuming like Clearwater, St. Pete, right? It's the other side of the state. So in a 2 week time frame, follow me, 2 week time frame, you got from there to here with him. How did you orchestrate him picking you up and driving you here? Did you send him mail? Did you call him? Did you FaceTime him? Did you Uvu, MySpace? Like, what did you guys use to coordinate you getting here today?
Then they gonna pull up the records. They gonna pull up whatever means you use to communicate with them to get them behind bars too. They gonna try to crack this case, but it's really up on the kid right here if he's gonna let them get the guys. Like, if they his friends or whatever, like he said, he's not gonna give them up easily. He gotta be facing like a whole bunch of time. Once he get hit with that time, that's when it's all gonna sink in. Then he probably gonna tell everybody who did what. But until then, it ain't sinking in. He not really understanding how much trouble he's in. And how much trouble he's gonna be in when he tries to actually go get a job or anything. Like, they gonna see all that on his record, 3 different felonies, and they gonna be like, nah, we can't hire this guy.
That's what we're trying to figure out. But that's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking what he paid for. How did you guys arrange, like, Instagram DMs? Did you, like, DM him like, hey, dude, I'm ready to go at noon?
No, it was just...
I'll pick you up?
Yeah, he'll pick me up, and then he'll drop me off, and then he'll drop me off.
So how did he know when to pick you up and where to pick you up?
Because he already dropped me off the first time when we came from that.
So he just came at a random time and you were like, oh, perfect, I've been ready. So you were outside your house for hours just waiting with your stuff to come out?
Not waiting for hours, but he knocked on the door and he was there, so I was, all right, let's go.
So he's familiar with the area over here?
I guess so.
So he's from over here?
I don't know where he's from. I literally met him in Tampa.
So how did he know where you lived?
He didn't know where I lived. I met him in Tampa.
Man, this kid is just making it so bad for himself. He just keep like giving him a little bit and backing off. Give him a little bit and back off. Cause he's scared right now. He don't know what to think. There's so many thoughts going through his head right now, sitting in front of these police officers doing detective work, and he's just like, he don't know what to say or do. Man.
Maybe I'm just really confused with the situation, right? So you live here, but you were in Tampa, right?
What?
You live in West Palm, sorry.
I don't live here.
Where do you live?
In Orlando.
You live in Orlando?
Yeah.
So he picks you up in Orlando after meeting 2 weeks ago in Tampa. And then somehow you guys end up driving down here?
Yeah.
So how did he know what time, what day to get from Tampa to Orlando to pick you up?
I don't really know.
They gonna find this guy through your messages, bro. They already got your phone seized, so they gonna be able to find it. They already seized your phone. They're gonna get a warrant to search through your phone. You're gonna have to give up the passcode. Man. He going down, bro. This young man's going down.
No time, he just pulled up.
Okay. You just want to lie, my man. It is what it is, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you mean to tell me in the nature of communication where you have a phone that's been blowing up this whole time during a conversation, you didn't get his phone number? So somebody tells you, a random person you never met in your life, tells you, hey, I'm going to give you $1,000. And the first thing is like, okay, you're a stranger. You didn't worry that he was going to go to your house to kill you and your family. No, none of that went through your head. And you don't, not even worried that he knows where you live. Now that you're caught, you're not worried that he knows where you live.
Now, when you say it like that, yeah, just a little bit, but I mean, I don't think he's gonna. Well, I don't know. Yeah,
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Right?
Yeah,
Well, you might know, but we won't know. Okay. Like I said, we'll seize this. We're gonna do a whole analytical. We'll get a warrant for this. This tells the truth. Okay. That's fine. Listen, bro. I want to tell you something, okay? So you understand how this works. Even when you delete stuff in this, nothing is permanently deleted. And once we get the warrant and we get the stuff we need, everything you even ever deleted, we're going to be able to see. So, yes.
A detective stops by to ask Elliot a few questions before he is taken to jail.
All right, so he changed his story a little bit. So he didn't meet him in Tampa. Then we Fort Lauderdale, like, literally a couple days ago. This is, I mean, and take it for what it's worth, like, you're still not being super clear about how you got down here because you told me one thing, but now you're telling me another thing, right? So this is just something, you, like I told you before, you're articulate, you seem like, you know, you haven't, you know,
well, there goes a clean record.
you have a conversation, you have a clean record, bro, but like this, I mean, listen, it's like I said, it's not the crime of the century, but you had to know, you have to, if someone hands you a check with these two people's names on it and say, oh, go in here and do this, like, come on, bro. Like,
the thing is, I did it before, like a regular employer check. So when I didn't have a bank, that's how I would get my money. Like, I would literally go cash it out.
You are smart. Some random dude in Fort Lauderdale comes up to you and says, oh, you want to do TD? That's wild, bro. That you would even tell me that
would be a fast investment, though. That's how I seen it, though.
Okay, well, you
never
so ever do it again, obviously.
Ever in my life, ever.
Arrested for it, right?
Exactly.
And ruining that record. But like I said, you're 18, okay? It's a crime, 100%, and you're going to jail for it, right? But if you really don't have any other prior arrests or anything like that, okay? And then you go see a judge, and they have plenty of things. They have diversion programs.
What was the difference in your story with her? So just so that way I'm caught up to speed, right? Because here's where I'm at, right? I'm not trying to ask you. I'm gonna be straight with you, right? Man to man. You told us one story. That's all I know. She can tell me her story, and it's coming from her, so it's a game of telephone, right? I don't like playing telephone. I'd rather hear it from you, so that way when I write my report, it's your words and not somebody else's, right? So you met this dude in Fort Lauderdale 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You go back home. What happened?
No, I stayed in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so you stayed down there, and then what?
Literally, he said, just give me a couple days. I was like, all right, I'll give you a couple days. The day comes, he said, all right, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna walk in TD, I'm gonna give you this check, and you're gonna walk out. Okay. Really made it simple like that. He didn't give me the details, he didn't give me nothing, like he didn't give me arrangements or nothing. He literally said, I'm gonna give you this check, once you walk in TD,
cash it and you're out.
Literally simple as that.
So like this is from my understanding, not like
no, you go.
Just clarifying. Did he have you fill it out, or did he already have this information for the lady? It was already filled out.
He literally gave it to me. He said, "Walk in here."
So he already knew your name and stuff to fill it out, and then he knew what, I guess, dollar amount he wanted it all to be and stuff.
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess the only thing he asked me for was a name, like mine.
Sorry.
Mine.
Your name?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's.
I just didn't hear you.
No, you good.
Okay. And then what? He picked you up earlier today. Y'all came straight here, and that was it. Y'all ain't been hanging out the last 2 days.
Literally, that's it.
Okay. I don't know.
He just made it so simple, so I didn't really like
Oh, that's
stay
okay.
back in my head like, damn, this is done.
You walk out with a band too.
Like, and that band was literally going to go to my clothing, like.
Go to your what?
My clothing brand. Like,
Clothing. I got you.
Like, and I was about to open. That's why I opened TD originally, to make a business.
Yeah.
To make it as a business account.
Okay.
But bro, it's too late for that. No.
We're gonna search you before we put you in the vehicle. 'Cause you understand you're under arrest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Spread your feet for me, sir. A little bit more wider than that. You don't have to go wider. A little bit wider. Yeah. I'll show you. Right there. Like that.
You gonna hold me if I fall?
100%. What do you think my hand is here? You see what I'm saying? I got my leg.
You gonna hold me if I fall? Oh man. At least he got a good sense of humor, bro. At least he about to go down, but at least he got a good sense of humor.
Got my arm making sure you don't fall, bro.
I'm not trying to use shit.
I know, bro.
I'm
You
not
good.
trying to use shit, bro.
I get it. I get it,
It's
bro.
all love, bro. I didn't even.
I feel you. Listen, I get it. I get it.
Hey, so listen, I'm not asking this to be funny, right? I ask everybody this before I put them in my car. I'm gonna pat you down. Is there anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, or harm me? Okay.
No.
So that covers
I
anything
drop
on.
bodies.
Just hear me out. Anything that covers anything on the outside of your body. Do you have anything on the inside of your body? I ask everybody.
No,
because here's
no,
the
no.
reason I'm asking it is it's fine now, but once you get to the jail, they're gonna X-ray you, and if they see something inside you, it's another charge.
Oh,
so
no,
if you want to
no.
tell me now, we
No, I
can
don't
figure
got-
that
I
out.
don't got-
You sure?
Yeah, 100%.
No piercings in places that
No,
I'm not
no.
gonna find. Okay.
No.
All right.
Elliot Garcia was charged with felony grand theft, felony uttering of counterfeit check, and felony fraudulent use of personal identification.
They got him on 3 felonies, man. That young man went down and had no idea what was happening or the severity of his crime. But now his life is ruined because he trusted some idiot. That's crazy, man. This man's life was ruined because he trusted an idiot. And he wasn't too bright to understand what was going on, man. I feel for the young guy, man. I just hope that God is with him and he can get out of that situation and maybe get his life back together, because none of that looked good. 3 felonies, bro. Your first time committing a crime and it's 3 felonies. That's sad, bro. But Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, guys. Toodaloo.